There may be times where your veterinarian prescribes medication to treat any number of different medical conditions that would develop with your sugar glider. When it comes to administering medication at home and fulfilling the requirements of a prescribed course of treatment, we always recommend that medications be compounded into a liquid form so you can give them by mouth in a much easier way. We generally would recommend having medications compounded through a compounding pharmacy that can make them both in an appropriate concentration so you don't have to give a lot of medication, but can also put them into a flavored paste or a flavored liquid that is more likely to be accepted by the sugar glider. Flavoring agents that include any type of fruit flavor, any type of sweeteners, or other more palatable flavors that may allow or encourage your sugar glider to not resent or resist taking the medication. The other important thing to consider about medications are that you may be able to mask it in some type of food. A lot of medications, when compounded, are stable to be mixed with a small amount of applesauce or a small amount of the sugar glider's normal nectar diet, and that will facilitate the ease of administering medications as well. In some instances, you may have to just forcibly get your sugar glider to take the medication by drawing up the dose and putting the medication directly into their mouth. In that situation, you can see why having it in a liquid form would be the only option as opposed to pills or other types of medication. When giving a sugar glider medication by mouth, sometimes holding them in a washcloth or a small towel like this will help keep them still so that a syringe containing the medication can be placed in the corner of their mouth and the medication can then be delivered safely and effectively. When medications are prescribed, it's very important that the sugar glider get the entire dose and not spit out the medication or not take the entire oral dosage as administered. So, in conclusion, when medication is required and you are sent home or prescribed medications to treat your sugar glider, it's always best if they're compounded into a fruit-flavored liquid formulation. Medications that are safe enough to mix with certain types of foods that may be even more palatable, or that you learn and work with your veterinarian and veterinary staff on methods of proper restraint for your sugar glider so that if you do need to get them to take the medication that they refuse by all other methods, you can effectively medicate them without any problem or concern.